So after what felt like forever, we finally got the spring update in our Cybertruck, and what's weird is the 3 still hasn't got it, but they are starting to push them out in waves, and it is here in the form of 2025.14.3.1. And as you can see with all these bug fix and minor patch releases here, there has been a ton of issues found that needed to be resolved, and that's why it hasn't been rolled out fully yet to every vehicle. Now, having said that, this is interesting with some updates here. I'm super glad it's actually here in our Cybertruck now. Let's talk about some of the changes. The first one, and we will actually show you an example of this here shortly, but the first one is going to be the alternate trip plans. This is something awesome that we love to see. Really, depending on your scenario and your trip, this now allows for the fastest route to be selected, the ones with the best amenities, which will prioritize stops near open and highly rated restaurant shops and restrooms, or to get you in your destination with fewer stops, it minimizes charging stops along the route. So definitely good to see. Always having more options are better. And as you can see up here in these 3 squares, that's going to be where you're going to find these options. And again, we'll show you in navigation here shortly. And speaking of navigation, we now have another update here to avoid highways. This will now allow you to avoid highways when possible, providing an alternate route that bypasses major roads. This is something easy to select. I will show you this and we'll hop back into it. It's just controls, navigation, avoid highway. So controls, scroll down to navigation, and it's the last option right there under tolls and ferries that existed. So pretty quick and easy to select if you wanted to change that up. Comfort drive mode and autopilot, there's been some questions about this considering the options weren't really available prior. But with comfort drive mode in autopilot, this now will let your vehicle automatically transition into the comfort drive mode when autopilot is engaged. It is enabled by default, and if you want to disable it, you can go to controls, dynamics, use comfort drive mode in autopilot. So controls and dynamics is right up top. And then you can see it down below here, use comfort drive mode in autopilot. And as it said, once we got the update, it is on by default. So take that for what you want. If you want to utilize it, you can. If not, you can turn it off right there. Something that actually made me laugh is the lane departure avoidance. We talked about it, a number of videos out there already described it, but the Cybertruck on autopilot or FSD hugs the road. And personally for me, personally, it always does hug the left side. That's what made this image even more funny to me. But this will now let you know when your vehicle drifts near or out of your lane. With this update, it can now also assist you doing so. So when enabled, a blue indicator line will appear. This is nothing new to Teslas. It is new to the Cybertruck though, but it is so bad. The lane drift in the Cybertruck, maybe with this update it's changed, but it has been so horrible. I feel like this will just be buzzing all the time in regards to this. So yeah, and it does let you customize lane departure avoidance, and we'll do this right now too under controls, autopilot, lane departure. So controls, autopilot, and then where is this going to be down here? Lane departure avoidance, warning, assist, or off. I'll turn it on. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll help center the truck a little better, but it has been so bad. If you guys have a Cybertruck, comment down below and let me know, have you had the same issues that we're talking about? And then something that is somewhat unique to this build is save frunk height based on location. If you have a 3 or a Y, those are all trunk heights. But since there's no trunk in the Cybertruck, we actually get save frunk height based on location. So this will allow you to set the location and pause the frunk while it's moving up and down using your touchscreen. You can actually make sure, depending on where you're located, this will be set based on location. Kind of cool to have. I've never seen a reason for it, but I know a lot of people might find that beneficial. Keyboard languages, as you can see, you have the little globe icon here now to switch between different language inputs if you want. And then one I am excited about that the Cybertruck has never had that I really love to see is now the availability to keep accessory power on. As long as your truck's battery is above 20%, you can actually utilize this and leave all your ports in your car on. So if you need to charge your phone and run into the store really quick, you can do that and the ports will stay powered on even when you're not in the car. Prior, you had to keep it in camp mode or make sure the car was on itself. Now this is back and you can use this as a one-off when you need. And to use this, you need to go to controls, outlets, and mods, keep accessory power on. So controls, outlets, and mods, keep accessory power on. Don't get it confused with keep outlets on. That's the one you're going to want to have toggled. So pretty easy to change and update there. And then there are a list of some good minor updates that didn't make the headline features. When viewing a charger location page, nearby restaurants, cafes, and shops within walking distance are displayed so you know what's available nearby. Media search results are now filtered by sources, providing faster and more streamlined access to content. Easily scroll through Sirius XM favorites by tapping the steering wheel button. Sign in with your Amazon Music free account. You can now shuffle an entire Apple Music playlist that contains more than 100 songs. I'm actually excited mostly about that as well because I hated it only shuffled like 20 or 30 at a time. You can now see what song will play next on YouTube Music. In navigation settings, you can choose to show or hide chargers on the map that are not owned or serviced by Tesla. If you do have a hotspot on in your phone, you can have it automatically reconnect to your vehicle now. That could be very beneficial as people travel. The vehicle visualizer in your Cybertruck will now display how far a door is open. So kind of cool here. So you can see it's barely cracked on the side here. And then as we open it more, you can see it actually expanding out. Let's go ahead and move it a little. And it's looking like it's fluttering. Pretty cool little UI change there. And then obviously contact photos are displayed for incoming calls, and also this update includes important security fixes and improvements. So let's go back to the alternate trip plans. So as you can see here, we have it mapped to Atlanta, and you can see the new charging options right here. So it defaulted to fastest. You can change it to best amenities and fewer superchargers or fewer stops. And those are your two options it is giving us right here. So the difference being 5 hours and 47 minutes with 3 stops, or 6 hours and 11 minutes with 2 stops. So very interesting how this is calculating it, but it is really up to you how you want to utilize this. I don't know how fewer stops is taking longer. Maybe it's wanting longer charges, but the fastest does cut off here from 6:11 to 5:47. So pretty nice little change and adaptation there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these changes and updates that have been included in the spring release. Always good to see some of these changes and always good to see the improvements. Hopefully the FSD will be updated here soon. There's rumors to be a substantial update dropping, and hopefully that will come in the very near future. As soon as we get this update on our Model 3 refresh, we'll do another video on that one as well to kind of show you the differences between both models. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up this video and subscribe to make sure you stay on top of all the latest Tesla releases and news. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.